Pitäisikö mun puhua enkku, että kaikki ymmärtää? Se on kuule ihan ok. Tällä kanavalla voi puhua periaatteessa sitä kieltä, miltä tuntuu. Ei haittaa. Suomen kieli on aivan jees. Mä kuitenkin ymmärrän, joten se on ihan fine. Se on ihan fine. Ihan mitä tuntuu. Pentalion, hello, what's up? Game looks decent. Peli on kuule Space Harrier ja Master System versio. Lukee siinä Stream titlessä siinä. Streamin otsikossa. Alrighty. Did this actually come out in '86 on Master System? Wow. This game is fucking old. I'm good. Let's start. I agree. Even though I do know that this is not the definitive version by any means. That would be the arcade version, and followed up by the Mega Drive one. But still, I think this is pretty cool. Mr. Slam, hello, what's up, man? These are the very intelligent dudes. They don't look very intelligent to me. But maybe they're good in math or something. This might actually be one of those games where I would prefer using the analog stick on my gamepad as opposed to the D-pad. The D-pad is kind of starting to feel a little mushy. I don't know what's up with that. Aika vanha peli. Joo, kyllä tää taitaa olla varmaan ihan niitä ensimmäisiä melkein, mitä on ilmestynyt tälle Master Systemille. Veikkaan kyllä niin. Wow, that's rough. It's like sprites on top of sprites. Without any kind of, you know, opacity in between. So I guess Sega Master System just isn't capable of that. Most likely. 32 export. You know, I think I want to check that one out. I want to check that one out. Maybe I'm crazy, but I've always liked playing 32X games. I mean, yeah, we all know 32X was one of those let's just forget about it type of consoles. Can you even call it a console? More like an add-on, yeah. But, you know, I think there are plenty of at least okay titles. Even the Knuckles game, I think that's decent. Looks way easier, huh? Ah! Alright, yeah, so you push down and left, and you do get to continue. Looks like you can continue from the same point that you died. That's pretty handy, I'd say. Oh, you can still crash onto these guys. Hey, Ako! What's up, buddy? Joo, ei tää kyllä helppo on millään tavalla. Kyllä tässä ihan selvästi joutuu niinku keskittyä ja miettiä. En mä tiedä, joutuuko se hirveästi miettimään, mutta ainakin pitää tietty niinku kielen keskellä suuta ja pyllyräjän tiukkana. I like the music. I actually also like the whole game immediately. I mean, we all know Space Harrier. It's not like it's a new game or like something that people don't know about. But this Master System version is still kinda... It's something else. It's really impressive. It's really impressive. Oops, alright. So if you press 1, you're fucked. Then you just... Yeah. Let's try inputting the EIR. See what happens. They probably wasn't close to peak of getting the best results of making games of Master System. Yeah, I mean this was at this very start of Master System's life cycle, and I played a lot of much later releases that looked way worse than this. So yeah. Oh, ERI. Alright, well I fucked that one up immediately. No one's beaten this game legit. I guess it depends what you mean by legit. If you mean without cheat codes, I can understand that. Pelatko sinä muita pelejä tällä käyttäjällä? Meinaatko, että pelaanko muita Master Systemin pelejä vai mitäs meinaat? Tällä kanavalla pelataan pelkkiä Master Systemin pelejä. Muuta pelejä kuin retropelejä. No en striimissä oikeastaan. Aika pitkälti kyllä pyritään niinku sanotaan, että pelataan pelkkiä Master Systemin pelejä. No ehkä nyt ihan ei oo totta. Joskus hyvin harvoin on jotakin erikoistriimejä mulla missä sitten pelataan jotakin muuta, mutta ne ei ollut mitenkään hirveän suosittuja. Jengi tulee tänne kattoon lähinnä Master Systemiä, että on pyrkinyt niinku pitäytyy siinä. I got some beginner's luck, looks like, on my first try. I guess I wasn't scared enough. That's what it usually boils down to. You don't even understand how hard it is, so you get a couple of free passes. Niitä on aika paljon noita Master System-pelejä. Joo, niitä on kyllä on niitä muutama. Tuossa tosiaan lukee tuossa oikeassa ylänurkassa, en tiedä huomasitko, on toi lukema, niin siinä on niinku numero kautta numero. Eli se meinaa, että kuinka monta peliä on pelattu läpi sitä koko setistä. Että melkein 400, että onhan noita 1 tai 3. Cue the glitchy dragon. Never ending story. Joo. Niitä aika paljon, mutta on niitä paljon vähemmän kuin monissa muissa. Et itse asiassa tää on niinku tämmösenä niin sanottuna system-haasteena, missä on tarkoituksena juurikin pelata läpi niinku kaikki sen järjestelmä tai kaikki sen konsolin pelit. Niin tää on niinku helpoimmasta päästä tai lyhyimmästä päästä itse asiassa. 8-bittisellä Nintendollahan on melkein 800. Että Inde's getting confused about the finish, looks like. What are you doing? Talking in Elvish? Is it true that Elvish in Tolkien's literature was based on Finnish. That's what the story says, but I've always wondered if it's true. On the first word, going through Google Translate. Good luck with that. You know, Finnish is not exactly the language that plays nice with Google Translate. I mean, as a native speaker, anytime you put Finnish into Google Translate and try to translate it in another language, you get so fucking hilarious results. It works the other way around as well. Trying to translate something from English to Finnish, it never ever works out. Millainen ohjain tossa on? Meinaat sä niinku Master Systemissä yleensä vai millä mä pelaan? Mä en pelaa sillä Master Systemin ohjaimella tällä hetkellä. Master Systemin ohjaaja on se on oikeesti tosi huono. Ako! I think PB is now this level. I think PB is level 3. Oops! Went ahead to press 1. So E R I. That was the string. Let's try that. Maybe Echo, you can try updating the PB. So that's 3 out of 16 at this point. 3 out of 16. Joo, tosiaan se ohjain. I guess I can explain it in English as well. So I'm being asked which controller I use and which is the Master System one. So I am not using the Master System controller, for those of you who don't know. Master System controller is a very, very bad controller. It's probably one of the worst I've ever had the experience using. I do have a Master System controller, but trust me, it fucking sucks. The responsiveness is pretty much non-existent. The D-pad is more like a square, and it's super mushy. I mean, I guess you can get used to it, but I think if you really want to be using, if you really want to use a Master System controller, you should get a new one, so it would at least retain some of its original so-called responsiveness. But yeah, the one I'm using is just the basic Xbox One controller. Thanks, Echo. Much appreciated. Turkish is also one of those languages. They have a challenge run tag on Twitch. If I translate it from Turkish, it says handicapped runner. Maybe I should change my stream title to a handicapped runner. I think that would be applicable. Did I say 16? I said 16, didn't I? But the layout is saying 18. Look at me, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing myself. Yeah, I think 18, whatever it's saying on the layout, that's the correct one. I'm trying to concentrate on 3 different things at the same time. Playing this game, doing the blah, trying to do the math. It's hard. Multitasking's hard. Handicap Bros Unite, exactly. Yeah. Maybe it's, for me it's just a mental handicap, it's a mental thing. Ah! Yeah, Master System controller doesn't have a dedicated start button. So, technically speaking, yeah, it has a start button, but it only has a D-pad and a button 1 and 2. There are only 2 buttons. It does have a pause button, but it's on the fucking console, so I don't know why they decided to do that. World will never know. How's your challenge doing, Inde? By the way, how's Dreamcast going? Voidaan sä pelata näitä? Niin mennä tänään. Mä en oikein päättänyt vielä, mulla on nää sunnuntai-striimit. Mä vasta muuten mun aikataulua. Mulla on sunnuntai-striimit semmonen 4–6 tuntia. Mä itse just aloitin, mulla 12 alkaa sunnuntai-striimi aina. Niin 4–6, vähän riippuu minkälainen fiilis on. I don't know. I'm thinking about the a good controller to use on the actual hardware, and I think I'm gonna go with a Mega Drive controller eventually. There are a couple of games it doesn't work with for some weird reason. For example, Wonder Boy and Monsterland, I believe, is one, and I think there are a couple of others as well. But at least as for Wonder Boy, that should be fine, because I've already finished Wonder Boy. And I mean, I love Mega Drive controller. Lopeta puhuminen kuin konekivari. Wow, that's actually perfect Finnish. Did you run that past Google Translate? Stop talking like a machine gun. Some people do refer Finnish as machine gun language. So yeah, first I'm saying you always get bad results whenever you try using Google Translate, and immediately afterwards somebody gets a perfect result. So maybe I shouldn't be saying anything. Yeah, well, I try to be using English mostly, but since there are Finnish watchers as well in the chat, and if they want to speak in Finnish, I will at least try to respond in Finnish as well. It's all about finding that balance, you know. Obviously, it's easier for me to speak in Finnish. I don't know if I should be having it in the stream title or something, n/Finn. But the problem is if when people put like multiple languages in their stream titles, people start assuming the other non-English language will be the primary language in the stream, so they might be put off. So that's why I don't like to do it. Like, oh, so it's a Finnish stream. And the streamer might be talking in English sometimes, but probably not, so yeah, let's not go there. Don't translate that! Hey, Frank! Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. Welcome to the I'm gonna kill myself zone. Vääri. This is the like part of like a machine gun, right? Nope. Vääri. That's actually a mispronunciation of 2 potential words. That might be väärin, which is like wrong, or väri, which is like a color. I don't know which one that is. Hello Brigand, what's up? Ah! Antennae! No! Stop the charade, we all know that Finnish, it's just speed up English. Alright, yeah, you got me. You got me. What am I even trying to explain here? Come up with excuses. Franken does know better. I'm not fooling anyone here. Yeah, Tenebrae is also Finnish. Maybe he can explain it better to you. Oh, yeah, now I understand what you were asking. Yeah, so the var in kone kivar, yeah. Yeah, that's like a it's a compound word. It's a compound word. So it's made up of two words, kone and kivari. Kone is machine and kivari is like a rifle. So machine rifle, well, so machine gun. Yeah. Maybe that's one of the reasons it's kinda hard to understand, because there's so many compound words in Finnish, and some of them are fucking long. So it might be hard to know where one word starts and one word ends. Hey Frenham, what's up? Welcome to the Perkele zone! Totally. Welcome to the Voi Vittu zone. I actually use Perkele word quite rarely. I'm more like a Voi Vittu guy. You kind of hear it rarely, me using those words in the stream, because when I'm speaking in English I'm kind of thinking in English as well, somewhat. So switching between Finnish and English curse words is, for some weird reason, it just doesn't come natural. Maybe if I started talking in Finnish all the time, then maybe. Or maybe I should start forcing it. That's what you guys like. Oi vittu! Oi vittu vittu! Oi vittu! So rarely makes me wonder if you are Finnish. Yeah, sometimes it feels like you are the guy who's using the word perkele more often than me. That is true. It's kind of weird. Meillä on muriseva R. Yeah, the R sound. It's like, it's kind of like the way Scottish people pronounce R. You know, with a strong R, like brilliant. Kind of the same. Did I play the Hugo games? If you are 100, if I did, I'm 100% Finnish. I can assure you, I am 100% Finnish. Well, I haven't checked my ancestry records, so I don't know about my gene pool. And honestly, I'm not even all that interested in finding out about my ancestry. Who the fuck cares? But well, Hugo or Hugo, as we pronounce it in Finnish. Yeah, it indeed was a thing in Finland. There was a TV show, and you could play the games. You could take part in the TV show by calling a number and hoping that you would get picked. And you would be playing those Hugo games by your phone, by pressing the buttons of the phone. We actually even watched a short video about it in my stream the other day. I showed you guys what it looked like. And yeah, the Finnish version. Yeah, the input lag must have been horrible. So when people are complaining about the input lag with some Bluetooth or other wireless controllers nowadays, I'm like, you don't know jack shit. Oh shit, Sega channel. Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have a Sega channel back in the day. Something like internet was totally beyond me. I knew that some people had one, I think my... thinking about it, I think my first touch with internet was actually with a BB. Those, you know, BBS thingies? Those BBS boxes you could call into using the dial-up. I used to have a 33.6K modem at my father's place. And, yeah, I used to do it all the time. Even though it was kind of expensive because you had to call a long distance call, so you had to call a different area, so you couldn't really do it all that often. But yeah, I kind of did. I kind of still did. So yeah. It was an infamous moment when a kid tried to play the game using a rotary phone, and the game denied him all the inputs and cursed the fuck out of the show and hung up. You know, and that is kind of funny, because back in the day, I didn't really understand that you would need a phone with a with actual buttons, and I remember I was wondering about that, like, because we had a rotary phone in my home as well. It was a purple phone on the dedicated telephone table. I remember it, and I was kind of thinking that, yeah, how do you even play this game with a phone like that? And that was an honest question. It didn't even occur to me that such a thing might not be possible, you know. But I was still kind of hoping that, yeah, maybe I could do that. So, in hindsight, I kind of wonder why it never happened in Finland. At least, I don't remember a case like that. That is kind of funny. Download your one nude and time was up. Pretty much. And I don't think there were too many different BBSs that I knew of. There were like a couple of official ones. That were administered by some PC magazines, some Finnish PC magazines back in the day. There was, and both of them had some kind of time limit to your connection. Like, you couldn't be hanging out there all day long because the lines were limited. So other people wanted to get online as well. So after there were like 50 or so people online, nobody else could connect anymore. So they had to limit it like maybe 1 hour per day or something along those lines. I think I spent most of my time just playing some weird ass games, some text-based online games. They were like a precursor to modern day MMORPGs, I think. There was this game, Legend of Red Dragon, Legend of... Shit, what was it called? It was very bare bones, text only. Oh, it was like a mod, but not even that complex. Almost like a Diablo. Legend of Red Dragon. It was Legend of Red Dragon. Nah, damn. I did get it right. Interesting. That's funny. Hey, Duckley! What's up, man? Looks like getting that 7 ERIs on the high score might not be a tall order after all. But yeah, I don't think it actually qualified as a mod. Or did it? Yeah, Lord and... What was the other one? Oh yeah, Usurper. Usurper. It had some kind of PG-18 thing going on. With like... You know... You could go to a house of pleasure. And the 12-year-old me was like, woo, this is some cool shit. The game sucked, but they were what they were. Duckley, you have way too many PSXs. I couldn't even count. That was like over 10 of them or something like that. But hey, you always gotta have spares. You never know when you're gonna need them, right? Ja yksi striimi, jossa puhut pelkkää suomea. Mä oon itse asiassa miettinyt joo, mä oon miettinyt kyllä että vois pitää joskus semmosen ihan niinku suomenkielisen, dedikoidun suomenkielisen striimi. Siinä on vaan vähän se ongelma, että sitten voi olla, että tulee jengiä, jotka luulee, tai vähän niinku niitä vakiokatsojia, että ne saattaa luulla, että okei, hei, täällähän on varmaan tämmönen normisetti taas. Ja sit siellä ei ookaan, vaan sillä onkin sitten pelkkää suomea, että se saattaa vähän niinku eriyttää katsojia, että siinä on vähän semmonen pikkunen probleema. Mutta tietenkin jos sen niinku etukäteen suunnittelee ja ilmoittaa ja kaikkea niinku näin, niin ei se ole tosiaan niinku mahdoton ajatus. Mä oon miettinyt. So one more ERI and we should get the weird message. Vastaat kaikkia englantia puhuville suomeksi. Joo. Oikein niinku karkotetaan kaikki. Jaha, en tiedä mitä tää jätkä selittää. Mennään jollekin toiselle kanavalle. Siinä todennäköisesti kävisi vähän niinku sillä lailla. Joo, hirveästihän ei oo kyllä retropelaajia, jotka pelaa niinku Master Systemin pelejä, ainakaan niinku, siis puhun nyt niinku suomalaisista. Ei niitä kyllä niinku englantiakaan puhuvia kovin monta. Että et siinä mielessä. No oikeastaan jos miettii ihan niinku retropelaajia eikä Suomessa, niin ei niitä kyllä montaa on noita striimaajia. Ainakaan niinku isompia nimiä. Retku on varmaan niinku todennäköisesti isoin. Retkuhan taitaa olla ihan täyspäiväinen striimaaja. Ihan elantonsa hankkii sillä hommalla. Joo, ja Joo, ja Nesretkuhan on ihan... Se on ihan niinku klassikko tässä vaiheessa. Ihan mielettömän hyviä striimejä. Aivan siis niinku... Sillä jätkellä on kyllä niinku niin sana hallussa ja se on niinku tosi hauska. Mulla oli tuossa pari katsojaa, jotka on ihan alkanut seuraa Retkua sen jälkeen, kun mä oon joskus hostannut Retku. Vaikka niinku nää katsojat itsessään ei edes puhu suomea, eikä ymmärrä suomea, että sanoneet, että joo, että hei, mä pistin followin hänelle, vaikka en ymmärrä mitään, niin se oli tosi hyvä. Että kertoo kyllä jotakin sitten. Joo, tai se oli ensin se Justin.tv, mutta se voi olla, että Retku varmaan pelasi jo silloin, tai striimasi jo silloin. Me Turtwig, thank you for the follow. Alright, so back to English for a while. I haven't actually talked much about the game. Maybe I should share a couple of thoughts at this point. The game's awesome. That's like my that's like the basic gist of it. The game's fucking awesome. Of course, it's nowhere as good as the arcade version or the Mega Drive version for that matter. But So taking a couple of things into account, the first thing that being this is running on Sega Master System, for one, and second of all, it's a very early release, so from '86, and they were actually able to come up with this. So, I mean, you gotta give these guys credit. That's amazing. I can't imagine playing this game back in the day. I mean, if you were like a 10-year-old guy, 10-year-old kid, in '86, and you would have gotten this game, I mean, I would have been blown out by the graphics. Like, you can't even get better than this. This is as good as it's ever gonna get. And I mean, the frame rate, I mean, it's not clearly running at 60 FPS. Maybe something like 30, maybe less than that. If you look at the player sprite, you can see that it's kind of missing some frames in between moving from left to right, but still, it's still like, it's super impressive. That's what I'm saying. Body retro satanas. That's what Frank is trying to do. And I'm gonna go Not even a cross will help you, Frank. Not even a cross will help you. It's so deeply ingrained into me. I am the devil. It's not like the devil is in me. Noin alkoi, sit tuli Nesrekko.com, mitä kautta sai jakaa striimaa. Okei, mä en oo varmaan silloin... Joo, mä en oo silloin ihan ollutkaan vielä niinku tavallaan linjoilla näissä kuvioissa. Että mä oon vasta tullut striimauksiin mukaan niinku ihan katsojanakin vasta paljon myöhemmin. Live-striimi ja you-striimi. Joo, silloin ei varmaan ollut mitään standardia tavallaan vielä niinku kehiteltynä, että minkä mukaan mennä. This level's pretty hard. Kind of looks like it's impossible to see what's going on, and to be fair, it's not easy. But when you play this game, it's kind of easy to get into the rhythm. And what's most important is this game controls superb. There's nothing wrong with the controls. The guy goes where I want him to go. He's very responsive, and even though the graphics are nothing to write home about at this point, the sprites are still kinda easy to make out. Like where you can go, where you can't go. Alright, so this is a new PB. We got into stage 5. Alright, never-ending story. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Keeps going up and down. Oh. Can I just stick to the ground? I can't, huh? I can't stick to the ground. So I have a wood counter, or like a tree counter, counting how many trees I can destroy. Looks like. Alright. 50,000 points for each tree. I gotta play it in 3D. Oh yeah, absolutely. I gotta play this game in 3D, and it's on my list. It's a 3D version. But it's still unavailable, because that one's gonna require the special hardware to play with. So yeah. Which kind of reminds me, I am gonna have to remember to get myself a 3D glasses set at that point. I don't remember if there was a light phaser included in the package Dougley is gonna send. Dougley, how was it? Is there a light phaser included? Or do I need to get a separate one? I guess I could also ask the same about the 3D glasses. Because I don't think 3D glasses... I don't think we discussed it previously. Or did we? I don't think so. Well, I'm gonna need one anyway. At some point. Oh man, those are gonna be so fashionable. Best thing ever. Best thing ever. It's gonna be rad. It's gonna be glorious. You have the gun, but no 3D glasses. I can get them. You can? Seriously, man? I mean, that would be awesome. Because then I would have the complete package. So yeah, I am, for those of you who don't know, I am in the middle of acquiring the hardware because I'm playing this on an emulator at the moment, and it works, but I still want to get the actual thing. So Dougley has been super awesome and super helpful here. He has been getting me an actual console, and he's actually modding it, making sure everything works. He's been doing a couple of test streams with it. Yeah, I mean, Dougley's the man. Huge ups to him, really. I mean, that is absolutely cool. And as for the rest of the stuff, Inde has promised to build me a TSSC for the scaling purposes. Sharpie has a capture card coming from me. So there are a couple of other things I'm gonna require for like a CRT. I can just get one from a local Craigslist. And let's see here. SCART splitter. Yeah, I'm gonna need a splitter, but I think that's pretty much it. Turkish shitty scan converter. If you say so. Hey, Fate3. What's up? Mistwalker. What's up, buddy? Oh, it's not fake. Yeah, that's true, Inde. You can play some games with VR headset. If I had one, I don't have it anymore. I had Oculus Rift like 6 months ago, but I had to sell it because it was giving me nausea. I couldn't stand it. I hope the same won't happen with the 3D glasses, by the way, because it totally might. I do suffer from motion sickness, looks like. Then again, the graphics in these games are, well, nothing compared to Oculus Rift graphics, so yeah. Virtual Boy emulator, oh yeah. Yeah, I heard that it's a thing. I didn't get a chance to try it out, but yeah. So yeah. I mean, you could emulate it, but then you're still gonna have the problem of it not being on the real hardware, and you still can't play the light gun game. So you're gonna need a CRT anyway. But we played a couple of multiplayer rounds with Franken. It was fun, don't you think, Frank? I mean, I must have looked like an idiot wailing around the room, talking to myself. Yeah, it was super tiring. So exhausting. When did games start to require you to move around? Rev 1? Rev 1? I know it's an eye, but it looks like Rev 1. Is he like my evil twin? This is where Rev 2 meets Rev 1. Alright, that's the last one. Last continue. ERI. This is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel regarding studies. Excellent, man. Excellent. There we go. It's all gonna come to an end at some point, right? So, has the Soul been building for one of the hardest games in the library? You know, I've been mostly Salt-free. For the time being. I guess the reason is just that I realized this game actually has a continue code. And you can get unlimited continues. So, hey, it shouldn't be that bad. I think the PB is actually level 8. Was it level 8? That was the previous run, the one I just finished. That was the PB. I think it was level 8. So, go ahead and update it. That's the one. Yeah, I'm still gonna need to have... What? 10? Oh, really? Yeah, and one of them is EIR because I typoed it. No, that should be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have a short break. 5+ minutes or so. I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Be right back. And we're back. No, I think it should be infinite. It should be infinite amount of continues. At least there's a code for it. So it should be good. And in case you wonder why I'm using it, well, I don't wanna just yet. I want to give this game a fair chance before I resort to the continues. I will do so at some point. That's for sure. But for now, I want to stick with the default settings. Like maybe, just maybe, I will be able to finish it without continues. The unlimited continues, that is. I don't think so, but hey, you never know. Maybe in a parallel universe, it's gonna work. It's gonna work out just fine. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to ask the chat about is there anybody in the chat who has experience with a retro Pi? Because I just recently got myself a Raspberry Pi. Finally, I got around to buying one, and I'm in the middle of the process of setting it up. Yeah, it's an Emu Pi. Indeed. It's a work in progress, but I'm just wondering if anybody else has had any experience with it. Oh, you have a Raspberry Pi. All right. What are you using it for, if I can ask? Yeah, you can get pre-made images, but it's just that I don't think there's anything wrong with getting a pre-made image, but I like to, you know, have everything custom made for myself, and yeah, and if I resort to using pre-made images, I'm gonna still have to customize everything to my liking, and when I don't know how everything works, I'm gonna get anxious, you know. Like, alright, I mean, I do have all these emulators here, but do I have a complete collection? I want to have artwork, or at least a screenshot for every single game. I like to have some kind of completion. Some completionist thing going on, you know. I don't need to have owned every single ROM for every single system, but you know, at least most of it. And those pre-made images usually suffer from the problem that people tend to have their own... Oh, fuck. I pressed one. Their own ideas on what's complete and what's not. So, yeah. Oh, Linux desktop. Alright. Gotcha. Yeah, it almost feels like something that... I mean, what the hell? The thing costs like... I paid 38 euros for the thing. 38 euros for a whole computer. 38. That's nothing. And at first I was shopping online for one. I look like, alright, I guess I can get one for like 50 euros or so if I order one online. Oh, yeah, okay, that's not too bad. And then I just happened to take a look at a local brick and mortar stone. Brick and stone. Like a local actual electronic shops. And what do I know? They had these things in store for 38 euros. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get myself one. And normally, around here, I mean, this is a small city, so more often than not, you just have to resort to buying stuff online. If you really want to get stuff. I mean, yeah, you can get some basic stuff, but yeah, I was really surprised. Yeah, it's much to work on. And yeah, I mean, I do have it installed already. It's up and running. It's hooked up to my TV. So when I'm saying I'm in the middle of working it, I mean it works already. But yeah, it's a project. It's a project. I kind of want to showcase it to you someday, by the way. If you're interested in seeing what it looks like. I guess there must be a way to just stream it. I mean, there must be a way to stream it across the network, right? Why wouldn't there be? Without having to hook it up. I mean, it's Linux. The good thing about Linux is that if something doesn't work, it's usually your own fault. There's always so much stuff to configure, and you know, if something doesn't suit your tastes, you can just customize it to your liking. Always. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, with a capture card. One that I don't still have. But maybe I will have one after a while. And I will. So yeah, that's true. At that point, at least, I should be able to stream it. So my brother was visiting me yesterday. He brought his laptop with him. And he was playing some online games by himself, and I was playing on my RetroPie. I guess he just wanted to have somebody to game with. We didn't play anything two-player, but we do that sometimes. Oh yeah? Oh, that's kinda interesting. I mean, you would imagine there would be a way to just stream it across the network. There must be a way. But it's really no biggie. Maybe it's indeed better to just wait until I do have the capture card and do it at that point. Might be right. Yeah, I guess that's true. Then again, that really wasn't the thing back in the day in my family, because we never had a console that was hooked up to a TV, right? And my brother is 10 years older. 10 years younger than me. So we have a kind of an age difference. So, you know, when I was 12 and I only had a Game Boy. I only had a Game Boy. So he was 2 years old at that point. He was he was not at the point of playing games. And even later on, yeah, he was watching me play games all the time, but never really played himself. He was too young. But nowadays it feels like he's playing more than I am. The tables have definitely turned here. Onks nähnyt sitä Venom-leffaa? Ei sano kyllä mitään Venom-leffa. Onko se onko se joku uusi? Mä en oo vähän aikaa itse asiassa kattonut mitään uusia elokuvia. pitäis varmaan kattoo ehkä enemmän ja useammin. Joo, ei se Venom-leffa kyllä yhtään mitään. Alright, never ending story time. So looks like I can't control up and down movement here at all, only left and right. I guess that was why I was so confused on how this level works. Elokuvateatterissa, niin justiinsa. Joo, en oo kyllä itsensä en oo käynyt kyllä leffateatterissakaan pitkään aikaa. Pitäis kyllä melkein käydä itsensä joku kerta tossa. Ihan vaan sen takia, että se on ihan mukavaa vaihtelua. Onko se hyvä leffa? Onko se katsomisen arvona? I guess the biggest reason I don't want to start using the unlimited continues just yet is that if the game really lets you continue from the same point you died, I think this game will be over in a whiff. You know? Because I thought the continues meant that you would start at the beginning of the level or something, but no. You start from exactly where you left off. So it's gonna make the game whole a lot shorter. I kinda want to showcase this game to you guys before doing that. And I kinda want to play myself as well. Because this game is fucking awesome. Yeah, without an unlimited continue code, that would probably be what would be going on. But thankfully there are unlimited continues. I'm gonna start using them before that perkele moment happens. Yeah, Brugand, I do understand that. Yeah, it almost... The existence of a Raspberry Pi almost makes me wonder or question the need for having a, you know, a real PC, an x86 PC. I mean, what's the point? I mean, yeah, if you want to play modern games, sure, but I mean, as for myself, I have a PS4, so I could just use that. I could just use my PS4 for modern games. I mean, I'm not gonna let go of my current PC or sell it or anything, because I have a 1070 GPU in it, so it's gonna run almost anything anyway. Maybe not 4K, but at 1080p, 60 FPS, at high setting, almost every single game I throw at it. And yeah, it's just that I so rarely find myself playing those AAA titles, AAA titles, Assassin's Creed, GTA, you name it. So I kinda question the need to having my PC anymore. Maybe I should just get another Pi and, you know, install Linux on it myself. Because you can still run OBS. I would still be able to stream no problem using that. At least I think so. Like 90% of the stuff I do on my PC nowadays seems to be, well, if I'm if I'm not streaming, I'm playing some emulated shit. So that should not be a problem. And as for the rest of the stuff, it's mostly just like, you know, surfing the web, watching other streams. I do play something sometimes, but not very often, to be honest. And yeah, I could just use my PS4 for that. I don't know, I'm just rambling. I'm not gonna do anything bad. Maybe. Go 1 life for bust. Ooh. That's even harder than a 1 credit clear. Yeah, you also have a 1070. I remember you said it sometimes. Yeah, 1070 should be plenty for most of the games. Stage 9. It's actually stage 9, the PB. Personal best is stage 9, not 8, because I've been here before. They're so similar now. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the performance of a Raspberry Pi is through the roof when you think about it. The fucking thing is like credit card sized. And yeah, I do know that you could say the same thing about phones, but that's my whole point. That's my whole point. Hey Mori, what's up? What's up? My PB in Space Harrier is stage 17 out of 18, but I didn't play this version. I used 2 continues. Wow. I mean, yeah. You are a better gamer than me in that case. If you don't play AAA shitty indie games or use any professional software stuff, video, music, Photoshop, PC is kind of worthless. Yeah, exactly. It kind of feels that way. Like, what's the point? No, but I mean, I could still use Linux for it. It's still a computer. X68K version. Yeah, I can imagine there would be a couple of minor differences across the versions in that regard as well. Most likely, yeah. So get ready. Cannot get away from Windows. Oh yeah? May I ask why? Some software slash games that doesn't run on anything else but Windows, I imagine. AverMedia capture card. Right. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm gonna uninstall Windows or anything and switch to Linux, but just thinking. In general. Mori can put up a link to YouTube here. Which version would that be, Morricane? I guess it's not the arcade version, when you put it like that. Is this game on Game Gear as well, by the way? Or is this Sega Master System only? I have no reason to believe it couldn't be. The hardware is 100% the same. Yeah, because that was the only showstopper I had in mind. Totally. Oh, thank God for that. So now I can do it. What will I be doing after Sega Master System Mania? That's the question. I kind of feel like that doing these challenges is what it's all about. I don't know. Maybe I'll play casually for a while. At that point, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. I'm not saying it's gonna happen tomorrow or next week or fuck even next year, but at some point it's gonna happen. I mean, I started my challenge in the summer of 2016, so I have been doing this for about 2.5 years now, and I'm not even halfway there. I think my game completion rate is like a couple of games a month. I mean, on average, yeah, maybe it's more than that, but... Oops. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be a safe bet, you know. League of Legends. I'm thinking Fortnite. And actually, I think starting from next week, I'm gonna be stopping Sega Master System Mania, and I will become a Fortnite streamer. My estimate to finishing this Mania is... This is just a rough estimate. I would say 2 years. I would say 2 years. Yeah, because, you know, that's where the money is at. Maybe I should just become a sellout. Yeah, it's decided. Yeah, I guess it all depends on is the end guy hard or not. No, I did try Fortnite for like half an hour or so, just to see what the buzz is all about. I mean, the fuzz. But yeah, I didn't really expect much. I can see that the game is very well made. It's got lots of stuff in it, but game like that, yeah, it's just not for me. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe I should get a girlfriend with big boobs and just force her to play games. Hook her with crack. Do I still have to play today? Yes, if you want your daily shot. Okay. Oh god. That was so dark. But hey, I mean, when you don't have boobs yourself, you gotta resort to some other plan. Oh shit. Oh, that's so spot on. That is so spot on. Yeah, you know what? Let's reconsider. Let's not get a girlfriend after all. And it would just take away from the time to play games. So yeah, ditch that. Hells? No comments. The original plan featured heroin, not crack. I guess crack is cheaper. So yeah, don't tell anybody though. It's so easy to just press start here. God damn that EIR! I could just restart the whole game, but... Yeah, I just do want to... I just want to see how far we can get without using cheat codes. Level 9 is the current PB. It's pretty good. Pretty good. After 1 hour, I mean. But I can imagine there are people out there who have actually finished this game without using cheat codes. There must be. Guitar Heroine. Maybe I should continue with my Rocksmith streams sometime. I did one Rocksmith stream. It was kind of fun. I haven't been actually playing my guitar since then. But I'd really like to get back to that as well. You don't see too many people streaming Rocksmith anyway. Maybe do a special stream sometime again. I don't know. Yeah, the music might suck if I do another Rocksmith stream. I remember I think somebody donated some beats for me just to stop playing. Back of my rocket has a smiley face? Does it? Seriously? 1 kilo of followers and a Rocksmith stream. Yeah, it would be the second Rocksmith stream. I don't know. As for the follower count, I don't know if I... Yeah, about that. So... I mean, I'm not a huge fan of celebrating the follower count. I suck, by the way, at this point. Because the follower count doesn't really mean anything. I mean, it's cool to have a lot of followers, but it doesn't really mean anything. That's just my cup of not really my cup of tea, you know. I think I have around 800 or so at the moment. But yeah, if I do a special stream, I don't think it would have anything to do with the follower count. No, I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is that how many followers do you have? It doesn't really say anything about the regular watchers, and it's all about the community. It's super great to see you guys here every single time. That's what it's all about, you know? I'd rather have 20 regular viewers than 20,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? I think I normally have around 20, 30, 40, something along those lines. And that's plenty for me. It's not a game! It's not a race! This game is though. Even counting Duckling. It's counting everybody. I don't discriminate. And honestly speaking, I'm not even sure if I really want my stream to grow in the strictest sense of the word. I mean, it's fine if more people are finding the stream. I mean, everybody's welcome here. But the more people there are in the chat, the harder it gets for me to, you know, keep up with the chat. Keep reading, keep answering to people, interacting. I kind of want to interact with as many people as possible here. That's the whole point. And that's what's cool about playing these games online, is that you don't have to play them alone. You can share the experience with other people. And that's basically what it's all about for me. It's kind of like playing a game, sitting on a couch with a bunch of friends, but instead of having 2 friends over, you have 20. Yeah, because Hells is just gonna ban everybody. Yeah, exactly. It gets impossible to follow, and it's impossible for the streamer to follow, and it's actually impossible for a viewer to follow as well. It's just people just start spamming random shit, and it's not really a conversation anymore. I mean, that's what happens when the stream grows big enough, I guess. But yeah. I've spoken. Reminds me of a guy I saw today. Was complaining about how lurking is wrong and nobody should lurk. And they should all say hi and chat. Nobody was responding. I say hi. He asks, are you a good guy or a bad guy? I say, I'm a bad boy. He says, that's not how you type, boy, I'll just ban you, and permabans me and keeps bitching about no interaction. Well, good riddance, random streamer, I'd say. Nothing lost, nothing gained, right? Well, yeah, I mean, thankfully, it's not like you're gonna run out of streams to watch. But yeah, it's kind of sad that some people are like that. I mean, why even stream in the first place? If you're gonna be like that, if you don't want people around, you don't have to do it. For me, this is all about, you know. At first, I was like, yeah, nobody else is doing Sega Master System challenge. And I mean, yeah, I was inspired by the Mexican runner when I saw him do the NES Mania, and I was just joking around to myself like, yeah, I don't know, maybe I should do Sega Master System Mania. Because that would be something. It's almost like an NES, but even better. So yeah, that would be fun. And then I started investigating, and I realized nobody else was doing it. And I only saw one guy who used to do it, so that would be eBugman. I was like, huh, that's kinda strange. So yeah, I just started figuring that maybe it's not impossible. Like, why not? I had zero experience streaming. I hadn't streamed anything before this. I started this, and yeah, I just decided to go with it. Yeah, Brigand. I guess the joke's on me, after all. Yeah. Inspired by Sharpie. Right. I only found out about the other challenges after starting my own thing. I mean, I knew that some people were around doing like a Genesis Mania, or well, I think I knew about Game Gear Mania at that point as well. I mean, they don't call it Genesis Mania or Game Gear Manias, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then I hit this game. And 2 years later. Oh man! Oh, Phaedra, I mean, that's... I so appreciate that. That is so nice to hear. And it always warms my heart so much when I hear that people are actually enjoying these streams. Wouldn't really make much point if people wouldn't. Yeah, that is very nice of you. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for not having time to watch other streamers' streams more often. But it's just that on weekdays, my IRL schedule is super hectic, and it's quite rare that I find myself even a couple of hours during the evenings just for myself. But whenever I get the chance, I try to do it. Yeah, Pentalion, this can be pretty hard. And time consuming. But maybe it's, for me, it's kind of like, why are you doing it? It's almost like the analog to climbing a mountain, because it was there. Why did you start Sega Master System Mania? Because Sega Master System exists. And I hate myself. Oh, that's super nice of you as well, Dango. Thank you. So nice to hear. Yeah, I would watch Sharpie more, but Sharpie's schedules are kinda awkward for me, because he lives in a totally different time zone as I do. So he usually starts his streams around the time when I'm already going to bed, and he stops around the time I wake up. So it's a bit of a problem. Normally when I open Twitch, I just tune into whatever is on at the moment. so I don't really get to plan ahead. Yeah, that works as well. That works. I remember somebody saying in my stream sometime that he was actually using my streams for the same purpose. Just putting these on the background, listening to the game sounds and the soothing sound of my voice. And you know, dozing off slowly. I'm like, hey, whatever works. If that's your thing, man. I only watch TMR. Remember the first time I tuned into Twitch? See some Mexican playing Battletoads. Also the puta madre! I was totally hooked. Yeah. Yeah, it's a huge part of TMR's personality. The saltiness factor. It's almost like when you see TMR being happy, it's like, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? Don't be happy. Be angry. TMR is awesome. TMR is awesome. No mames! He is very passionate. There are a couple of Magic the Gathering streams I watch sometimes as well, but most of the the guys I do follow, they are also from US, so they do suffer from the same scheduling issue. So I usually just have to resort to watching a VOD or something. Ooh, that was a bad idea. This boss is super strange. He only appears for like 5 seconds and leaves. So it's totally enough that you just avoid him for a while. And that's it. Did I mention this game is pretty hard? This game is pretty hard, in case I didn't. Get ready. But it's a weird game. I mean, very often I suffer from the issue where I can't really concentrate on nothing but the game. And I mean, keeping up with the chat is kind of hard when you have to, you know, keep your eyes on the screen. But very often I suffer from the issue that I can't even I can't even, you know, talk, because for some reason the game captures a part of my brain that also handles talking. But this game is kind of different. It's like you control it with the autonomic part of your brain, you know? It's like you can walk and talk at the same time, right? But it's kind of hard to, I don't know, lift weights and talk at the same time. That makes any sense? That's true. That's true. Maybe if you've gotten really good at something, maybe at that point you can start multitasking. I was doing help desk at some point, and at a certain point I got so used to the same questions popping up all the time, the same issues. So at first I had like a you know, a tabloid webpage open on another screen between the calls, but at some point I started to get so used to doing what I was doing, so I didn't even have to put the webpage down during the call. So as I was talking with the customer, I was still browsing. And yeah, no problem. I would even argue it helped avoid the boredom. I probably wouldn't be able to do it in my current work, but yeah, it was a thing. Bonus stage. Bonus stage. I still don't have an estimate on the screen, by the way. I just realized. I guess it's because I don't have an estimate. Estimate for this game is, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. When you stop giving a fuck, everything is easy. Unfortunately, I still do give a fuck, at least a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, I'm not doing customer service anymore. I only work in projects, I only do project work. So it's kinda different. And the tables have turned. It's actually so that nowadays I am the customer. I got promoted to a client. So there we go. I just tell people that I'm a farmer and my fields haven't been seen with fox, but none have sprouted yet. Yeah, look at all the fox. Look at all of them. Give a fuck go meter is at 0. Ah! I think around 2 hours I might start using the cheat codes. Looks like getting to level 9 is not an easy task. This game is surprisingly similar to Afterburner, by the way. Well, okay, I suppose it doesn't come as a surprise exactly, but still kinda. Both are 3D flying simulators? Kinda? So just hang in a corner. Yeah. Isn't that what I'm doing anyway? I guess that's what I'm doing already at work. Although I don't work in a corner, I just have a cubicle. They all use the same tech. Yeah, I mean it might be kind of the same deal with this Master System versions. Wouldn't be surprised. They might be using the same engine here, actually. I mean, this is pseudo 3D. This isn't actual 3D. These are just sprites that change sizes, or they don't even change sizes. They just switch to a bigger sprite or another sprite that's like a bigger version of the original sprite. That's how you get the simulated 3D effect. It's quite convincing, still, considering. Ah! Has somebody did it? Maybe somebody has made a hack for that. You can find it in the source codes. If you look real hard. Oops. It's so easy to press start. Kinda annoying. You can never destroy all three of these at the same time. You're gonna have to wait for the second cycle for you to do that. This game has some awesome music as well, by the way. I love the music. Alright, we cleared level 1 without dying once. That's a PB in its own right. Alright. I zigged when I should have zagged. Pow, pow, pow. Pew, 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 pew. Damn, my hands are getting so sweaty. Who came up with these names, by the way? I guess it's still going a little bit better. Nice. Nice work. Even if I say so myself. Oh! Got too greedy. Shoots fireballs like twice, looks like. Why isn't the guy just, you know, going around these obstacles? Why does he have to run straight at them? That doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't it make more sense to, you know, take a short detour? Or maybe a longer one? That's even shorter. That's also like 5 seconds. Honestly, I don't really understand this bonus level. Like, why is the idea to crash into as many trees as you possibly can? What? Why trees? I mean, why not like, I don't know, gems or coins or something clearly collectible? But trees? Maybe they run out of sprites. Well, it's an extra life. If nothing else. Ooh, the robot crashed into me. That's true. That's true. In a parallel universe, everything makes sense in this game. And also the question I made earlier about the reasoning behind not going around these obstacles. I mean, there's an invisible wall, but maybe it is an actual invisible wall. Like, this is the whole world. It operates on a different principle, you know? Like, I'm trying to go, but I can't. That's a great idea, but it just doesn't work. It's just this one-dimensional plane. It's hard to explain. But hey, that's Fantasy Zone life for you. I didn't choose the Fantasy Zone life. The Fantasy Zone life chose me. I gotta feel bad for these mammoths. They're not even doing anything. They're just standing there. And I'm shooting them. I mean, it's not their fault. I'm crashing into them. Right? So they shouldn't be the ones to suffer. I support animal rights, so... This is wrong! This is wrong! In Soviet Finland, the game plays you. Well, Finland indeed used to be under Soviet control at some point. Well, not under Soviet control, but Russian control. Back in the day. Oh, you think they're dead? Aren't they? Maybe they're just stuffed animals. Then the question is, who put stuffed animals in my way? This game is crack. I mean, honestly, it is quite addicting in a weird way. Yeah, maybe I should be analyzing this game more. Seems to help. Indeed seems to help. Well... knock on wood. This boss is basically the same as the first level's dragon. For all intents and purposes. Oh well. I think that was my last continue. Yeah, it was my last continue. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get past level 9. Hey, 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 hey! Wonderful, fantastic you, smart guy. You know, I need to capture this shit. That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. Oh man, that's perfect. I'm gonna post it up on Discord. I wonder if anybody actually sent a letter to those guys back in the day. Well, it said you get a strange message in the manual, and strange is right. I wasn't expecting that. I totally wasn't expecting that. Oh, I'm starting to be wonderful. That's quite. I'm still feeling okay. Maybe I'm just going mad, but I'm feeling okay. No, that's not the end. That's just the strange message you get by typing ERI under the high score list 10 times. So looks like I finally got around to doing so. I think at this point I'm gonna start using the continues. Looks like level 9 is certainly achievable. Getting past level 9 with just 3 continues is, I think it's still doable. But getting to the end with only 3 continues is, yeah, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be super hard. So I think we're gonna start doing that now. Although I do hope it actually works. I'm gonna start by looking up this advanced options menu. So this is the sound test. So I should be able to get to the secret menu by choosing some... Yeah, there's like a code I have to punch in, so it's 7 4 3 7 4 8 and 1. Alright. So control, it defaults to easy, so we're playing this game on easy. It doesn't get any easier than this. Looks like. We can reverse the controls. I don't think there's any point doing that. But switching over to the chat player might be something fun. So alright, so the only help we're gonna get is the unlimited continues. Well, only in big quotation marks, because it's gonna be a huge help. I guess we're gonna try chat. Just for the heck of it. Oh shit! Oh, that's funny. That's perfect. Maybe the hitbox is smaller. I kinda doubt it. Death animation is still with the guy! Guess they didn't bother to put the death animation in. Or is... maybe this guy is a transformer. He's a fucking robot. He just transforms into a chat and leaves. That would be kinda handy. Be able to do so. Transformers, robot in the sky. Doesn't look like there's any difference in the gameplay whatsoever. It's just a sprite swap. It's kind of funny. And honestly, it makes way more sense that this would be a chat. And not a guy. But yeah, I mean, I suppose it's understandable if they were going to make this game Afterburner-like originally. Which came first? Which came out first? This one or Afterburner, by the way? I think it's Afterburner, but I'm not sure. No, wait, this came out first. I'd say this is technically more impressive than Afterburner. But that doesn't necessarily say anything about the release date, though. You know. Unfortunately, you cannot just fly left in this game. I don't think it's gonna work. Would be nice. These faces are kinda creepy. Ah! The sprite doesn't change. I mean, the angles don't change even when you go to the sides of the screen. So it's just one sprite. All this does is just change the normal sprite to a static fire jet sprite. It's a nice little Easter egg. I'm not even sure where I'm supposed to hit this guy. I guess it's where its face is. I guess the tick 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 sound means I'm doing it right. But all I see is my shots bouncing off him. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, it must be the correct solution. Just looks weird is all. There we go. Changing to the human sprite is super weird. I'm getting sloppy. The sprite swap threw me off. That's my excuse. What I just said. This is my last continue. Ready. I am ready. I don't need to get ready. I was born ready. Boy. I was born ready. It looks cooler. I'll give it that. Alright. Do we get the message again? We don't. We only get it once. Once per console boot. Alright. Think I'm gonna have another break at this point, and then we will start actually trying to destroy this game. Alright? Be back in a few. I don't know. Is there any specific make she likes? I mean, any kind of donuts is good. I guess it didn't work out right, huh? I mean, just go with chocolate. All women love chocolate. And hey, if she doesn't like them, then maybe you can eat them yourself. Alright, how does this unlimited continuous thing work? So, game over screen, up, up, right, right, down, down, left, left, right, right, left, left, down, down, up, up. Let's see. I'll try it. I'm gonna... oh. Do I want to beat Jet? I'm gonna die on purpose a couple of times just to see how this works. Come on, kill me! Ooh. Alright, so let's see what happens. At least looks like I get to continue. So maybe I'll still have to press down and left +1 to actually continue. I bet that's what's up. Yeah, if I press 1, it's gonna go to the game over screen. Hey, Tinbot Gamer, what's up? Can't go wrong with chocolate, exactly. You know, here in Finland, donuts is not really a thing, but we do have a thing called donut holes. So it's like when you take the donut and you push the dough out of the donut to make a ring, right? It's like the part you push out and you just fry it, you just deep fry it the same way you would fry a donut, you know? And then you sugar coat it and there you go. You got yourself a donut hole. Oh yeah? I mean, they taste the exact same, but yeah. Alright, let's try this. Let's change back to... let's change back to being a human. So 7, 4, 3, 7, 4, 8, and 1. Player human. Right, right, and exit. I'm gonna start by doing the code before I forget what it is. But then we can finally concentrate on the actual game. I'm trying to kill myself. Ah! There we go. And now I can minimize the screen here. Exactly. That's my point. And I think your wife should be happy as well. Even if you, maybe you should get her donut holes. Maybe you should get her donut holes. Like, they're still kinda like donuts. Well, a part of donut. I will still try to play this game as well as I can. I will not try to switch to the autopilot mode. So let's see how many continues I have to use to beat this game. The first death doesn't count. Or I guess you could argue it counts. So yeah, if we count the first one, so we've used one continue now. But besides that, that could have been avoidable. I mean, we could have just as well used the continue code on the first actual game over. I mean, I hope this works! It's not for certain yet. Maybe it's still limited. I hope Game FAQs is right. There's a way to get 9 continues though, if this doesn't work. By the way, I went ahead and finished 2 games casually yesterday when my brother was over on my RetroPie. I played Super Mario Land and Mega Man 2. I quite rarely finish games casually nowadays. I usually just tend to play them for a short while and then just, you know, move on to something else. But something told me to push on. But yeah, maybe when I finally get the capture card, maybe I'll do a couple of RetroPie streams at some point. When you try to showcase something like that to somebody who doesn't play retro games, they don't really appreciate it, you know? But you guys might. Crank Revolution on C64. Yeah, C64 is one of those platforms I have not set up yet. But I will. It's on my to-do list. I think I'm gonna try to go ahead and finish Amiga first. I'm still not sure what route to go with Amiga. There's a thing called AmiBerry, looks like, that is kinda neat. It lets you use WHD load images for starting up the games, which is kinda handy. But there have been a couple of games that just didn't work, and the problem is it's gonna use a different core than a libretro core, so you can't use shaders. And yeah, I mean, we've talked about this in the past. Many people hate shaders, but I kinda like them. It's not a biggie, but... And also, I kinda like the floppy. I like the floppy sounds. The loading sounds. It's kind of part of Amiga experience. The loading times and everything. Part of the deal. The small problem with emulating computers is just that many games require you to use a keyboard, at least to get through the menus. You can map controls to your gamepad, but at least with the emulator I've been using now, this AmiBerry thingy, it looks like you have to do it per game, which is kinda awkward. But yeah. OSD? What's an OSD? Yeah, that's true. I'm kind of looking up for a one-click solution. You know. But I would actually prefer using floppy images, to be honest, and just switching on the fly. Yeah, looks like AmiBerry doesn't have an on-screen keyboard for some weird reason, but there is a libretro core, which is not AmiBerry but something else, that does feature a keyboard, so I'll have to look into it, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I guess so. I do have my collection of ADF floppies, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just. There's a way to create a playlist for the floppies, and then you can just use a button to switch to the next floppy. It's kind of a hassle, but I don't really need to have every single Amiga game out there. The collection I have is handpicked anyway by me, so it contains pretty much every single Amiga game that I know of or have experience playing in the past. Yeah, and all the yeah, I mean, I don't need to have the non-AGA version and the AGA version and everything. One game is totally enough, and I would even go that far to say just the Amiga 500 games is totally enough. That's where the nostalgia lies for me, at least. Amiga 500. Has anybody tried Amiga Mania? I mean, that would be kinda hard. Especially considering it's a computer, so the stuff that came out on Amiga is not exactly licensed in the same way that console games are. So it would be kinda hard to find a complete set of Amiga games. So like, what do you consider a finished Mania on Amiga? I mean, you would probably have to just, you know, come up with a list and stick with that. So it wouldn't be so much about play every single Amiga game ever released, but more like play most of the better known ones. I guess that would be something as well. I don't know anybody else but Boof who even plays Amiga or streams Amiga. Boof is the only one I know. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's probably what you would have to go with. Pull up a database and stick with that. But since you can always get like some unofficial, well, unofficial is a bad word to use here, because nothing is official when it comes to computers. Somebody could just go ahead and program a game for themselves. It would be kinda interesting. Amiga Bill. I don't know of him. Yeah, I mean, I bet there are more people. I just said I myself personally don't know anybody else. Did I do it wrong? I pressed down and left. Is it still only 9 continues actually? I don't know. That was kind of weird. I think I pressed down and left, but maybe I did it wrong. All right, let's count the continues again. Actually, let me pull up the continue code here. So I can punch it in. Hey, Picardo, what's up? No? So what does that code even do? Oh, it works only 8 times, so you can only get 9 continues, no matter what, huh? Is that right? Is that right? But there seems to be a separate code for getting 9 continues though. There's a separate code. So what's the difference? What's the difference? One is just longer to type? Really? So for some reason, there are just 2 different codes to achieve the same exact result, huh? That's weird. I mean, fine. But I'm just a little confused. I'm gonna give this game the benefit of the doubt of me just misclicking. But it might be you are right. Using the continue has at least worked every single time in the past. So that's what it kind of looks like. Oops, I pressed wrong. So that's one continue down. It says 9 additional continues though. So maybe I can use it after I've used the third one. So I can get actually 12 continues in total. Let's see. That's one. That's one down. Yeah, it's a GG, right? We finished the game. It's an ending screen. So, what's the problem? Oh, you weren't serious. I thought you weren't serious. No, yeah, that was just an Easter egg, man. Oh man, the 3DS. Oh, that's... I love the 3D versions of Sega classics. They're awesome. Absolutely love them. Oops. Slow down, buddy. How about that? Alright, so second continue. Yeah, I guess it's because they just didn't have the hardware solution to make them totally transparent. I guess they could have used dithering, but I wonder why they didn't. Because as you can see, the shadow uses the same exact solution, but I don't know. Maybe it would have been hard to do, technically. Nice, I managed to get past these robots without dying. At least the first wave of them. Still have one more continue before I have to use the code, I guess. Ooh. Bye. The boss is like, yeah, I think he's fine. Let's just leave. I think the manual referred them to something else about peanuts, but they do look like blue peanuts, to be fair. I'm gonna go with peanuts as well. Makes way more sense. To the boss. There we go. Oh, that's what you used to call them? That makes sense. To be fair. Alright, last continue. And now, on the next death, I will have to remember to use the code. So, Sunahel, back in the day, did you use the cheat codes? Or just legit play this game? Oh, you used the continue code, okay. Oh shit. Oh, only an emulator. Get it. Get it. Oh shit. That's rough. Jesus Christ! It doesn't work! Okay, do I have to use it every single time? Okay, I'm a little confused. Didn't work. I mean, it worked when I just died on purpose on the first level, and I think I didn't count how many continues I did use, but it was definitely more than 3. Let me think. That's weird. That's really weird. I don't know, maybe I'll just try it again. I'll just try it again. Because I don't really understand why it didn't work. It would have made more sense if it didn't work at all, but... So I'll use 3 continues, then I use the code, and the code indeed did work, but I only got 1 additional continue. I don't know, maybe I'll have to use it every single time. It's really confusing. One credit clear to level 10. Wow, that's pretty impressive, man. That is really impressive. It's still cool. The game is still cool. I'm just confused. Is all. I just have to figure it out. How does it work? There must be some logic. Yeah, good luck with that. That would be something to tell your grandkids about. I remember back in the day I used to beat Space Harrier on Master System with only 1 credit. Kids these days don't know anything. Oh, I died? Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Why is this guy killing me now? That didn't happen before. The hell is this? Oh, you have to destroy the guy in the middle? I guess I wasn't even paying attention previously. But there is a guy in the middle. He just died so fast. Ah, I get it. Yeah, it might not get you anywhere. So there is that. You don't even know what the Space Harrier is. You don't know what's what. Oops! Yeah, actually I am. As a matter of fact. It's still all new to me. So yeah. At least at this point. Alright, so let's continue. Let's see how this works. So, next time I'm gonna use the continue code. And let's see if it behaves the same way as it behaved previously. Where I can only use it once. Or more like, it's only gonna give you one continue actually. Let's see what happens. Alright, so the next death, I'm gonna have to use the code. Here it comes. Jesus. The blue peanuts. They're here. I only now realized you actually get points just by playing. So shooting at stuff only gives you extra points. Alright. Yep, it only works once. It only works once. That's weird. Alright, so next I am going to go ahead and see if I can still get those unlimited continues by typing in the code again. Maybe it works like that. No, but using a continue, even one that you have already at the start of the game, that's the one credit clear. You are not allowed to use any continues whatsoever if you want the one credit clear this game, right? You don't get a free pass on the out of the box continues, so to speak. You can't use those. You can't use those either. That's cheating. Giza. Oh, where the pyramids at? If this is Giza. All I wanna know. It does have a difficulty system, yeah. You just have to access a secret menu from which you can change the difficulty, but this is already on the easiest difficulty by default, so the only thing you can do is actually up the difficulty. And you probably don't want to do that. Like, who would be so crazy to think, yeah, I mean, Space Harrier is great and all, but the problem is just that it's so damn easy. If there only was a way to make it a little bit harder. Only. Alright, so yeah, you have to destroy the guy in the middle immediately. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know what the increased difficulty actually does here. Like, what's the real effect on the game? There we go. I think we're still on the first continue. I think so. Alright. So this is the first continue. Oopsie. This is the first boss that can actually kill you by just ramming into you. Would be nice to at least get an additional continue by getting 5 million points, not just one extra life. Getting one additional life is like, well, thanks for nothing, game. This level's not too bad, because you can destroy the obstacles on the ground as well. Even though I still feel bad for the mammoths. I feel bad for the mammoths. The next level will be brutal. I mean, this is also pretty hard, but... Hey, Static Bones, welcome, welcome. Thanks, man. That is much appreciated. Glad you enjoy it. I think I'm on my first continue still, so I should at least have 2 more continues left at this point. I can't stream the 3D version just yet, but I will at some point, as soon as I get the hardware. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. Jesus Christ. Alright, second continue. Jesus. Whew. It is really hard. It's just because it's so freaking fast. Alright. Get through that. Another one of these guys. Looks like. Oh wow. Alright. Third continue. So next time I'm gonna have to use the continue code. It shouldn't be flickery if I set the configuration right. It's totally possible to stream 3D games. I think somebody who's more technically oriented might have a better answer, but I think that's how it works. There's like a certain way you have to configure stuff, and it should work. Maybe. All right. I don't think technology is just there just yet. Health, no matter how much you would like that. More of these guys, man. Alright. Stay low. Yeah, I think that's a good strat if I ever heard one. These guys are just a pain in the ass. A little bit of pain. Alright, let's see. Alright, punching in the code again seems to work somewhat. Guess I'm gonna be punching in the code. So let's see what happens. How long does it work? Maybe I'll have to just do it every single time I die from now on up. I don't know. We'll see. Double the dragons? Is this double dragon boss? What a ripoff! Bet they didn't have the license for double dragon. Oh, it's a two-headed one. Alright. Whew, my hands are all sweaty. Capture it in 30 FPS, right. Yeah, I think I heard that before. Then it's gonna work. Capture every other frame. Yeah, that makes sense. Next stage, huh? Alright. We'll see. Derail or drail. Ah! Alright, that's the third extra continue. There we go. Stage 14. guy could be a little bit faster here. But he isn't. It is what it is. Ooh. Hey, Bonor Donor, welcome. It's not like they look glitchy sometimes, they look glitchy all the time. And it's due to the way that this game handles sprites. This is the Sega Master System version though. It's not glitching up, that's what it looks like. Basically. It might look a little glitchy, I'll give it that. But yeah, that's exactly how it should look like. So yeah. Oof, just crashed into me. New music. Boss rush, huh? I love it. I love boss rushes. I'll remember this. Oh wow, a new boss. Pretty neat. That's it? Yeah. Level 8, huh? Yeah. But yeah, level 8 is plenty. This game's no joke. It indeed looks like that. Or maybe they will run out before I reach the final level. Oh, that would be kinda bad. Go darne. But this is the boss rush, huh? I think so. God darn it. Translated. Kinda calming. Barbarian. Oh, it's just giving you the boss names. Right. Previous boss was called Danan. No matter what anybody says. Oh shit! Squilla. Alright, Squilla. Oh, it's just this dragon? Like... Godzilla! Godzilla! Right! A flying one. This is probably my favorite boss of all the bosses, because it kind of looks like it actually has a tail which you can shoot. And I love the face he's making. Oh, hello. What's up with the castle? But this is the actual boss, huh? I bet. I win. Alright, here we go. Oh. Whew. Hey, it's what I do. It's what I do, Sunohel. Whew. The battle has ended in a resounding success. Every single barbaric creature, blah blah. Oh. It's too fast. It's too fast. Slow down! I'm not that fast of a reader. Yeah? Huh. Yeah, maybe I'll have to. It was way too fast for me to read. It was way too fast for anybody to read, I think. What was the recipe for the infinite continues? Well, actually, in the game FAQs was right. The way it was explained, so so you get 3 continues out of the box without any special code, right? So you just press down and left and 1 when it says game over, but after the 3rd continue you have to press up, right, down, left, right, left, down, up every single time you game over from that point onward, and then it works. At least there's a real ending, yeah. Ah, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. I must say, if I didn't have those unlimited continues, it would have been way harder. Somebody needs to count how many continues I did use actually. I think if you get 3 continues plus the 9 with the other cheat code, so 12 continues in total, I'd say it would be doable. It still would be much harder, but that boss rush wasn't that bad. The controller's not working anymore. For some reason. Oh, it's because I have the wrong window open. Of course I still get the high score. It's not gonna get saved anywhere. It's gonna get wiped out on the next restart. I think I used something like about 20 continues. Yeah, the code is... I was kind of worried every single time I was punching it down. That's... Okay, eventually I'm gonna get it wrong. Hei, Kaneta! Genki ka? Kono geemu wa... mo owatta ne. Genki desu yo. Aikawarasu. 20 continues should be fine. I agree. But I think you can do it in less than that. How good am I at Captain Silver? I don't know, that's a good question. I have finished Captain Silver. I did, it's been done already. And that game was super hard as well. I wouldn't say I'm good at it, but I did manage to finish it. Eventually. That's that.